Hello, everyone. It's Royce here, and I want to thank you all for joining me on my Royce in the House YouTube channel. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Bob Marley. Okay, Bob Marley, a legendary Jamaican singer, songwriter, and musician, rose to fame in the 70s as the frontman of the reggae band Bob Marley and the Wailers. He's widely regarded as one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century, and his music continues to inspire people all around the world. Okay, so here we go. 8:30 p.m. December 3rd, 1976, 2 days before the Smile Jamaica concert was scheduled to take place, seven men armed with guns raided Bob Marley's house at 56 Hope Road. Marley and his band were on break from rehearsal. Marley's wife, Rita, was shot in the head in her car in the driveway. The gunman shot Marley twice, once in the chest and once in the arm. His manager, Don Taylor, was shot in the leg and torso, and band member Louis Griffith took a bullet in the torso as well. Incredibly, there were no fatalities. And I mean, that is just all those people shot, no one died. That's incredible. Okay. The attack was clearly politically motivated. They were getting ready for an election in Jamaica. Tensions were running high in the JLP and the PNP, the two political parties in Jamaica at the time. And they were battling for votes, particularly in the ghettos of Kingston. Politicians from across the political spectrum had hoped to get Bob Marley's support. He was so popular, everyone wanted his support. While Marley remained neutral, many viewed him as tacitly supporting the Prime Minister, Michael Manley, and his Democratic Socialist National Party. Smile Jamaica, a December 5th Bob Marley concert, had been scheduled to help cool down the tempers and ease tensions between the two parties. Although some believe the concert was in support of the People's National Party, the PNP, leaders Michael Manley, who happened to be at odds with the U.S. government at the time. Security had been in place at the Marley home, although they were curiously missing the night, which fueled, of course, conspiracy theories, reminds me of The Godfather. Anyway, Bob Marley told concert chairman Trevor Phillips that the leader of the Jamaican Labour Party, Edward Siega, Michael Manley's political opponent, was alleged to have ordered his bodyguard Lester Jim Brown Coke to be present during the shooting. Nancy Burke, Marley's neighbor and friend, recalled hearing the Wailers percussionist Alvin Patterson say, "It's Siega, men. Them come feel kill Bob. Them come feel kill Bob." After the shooting, numerous reports indicating the gunman returned to Tivoli Gardens, a neighborhood loyal to the JLP and home to the notorious Shower Posse. After the shooting, the American embassy sent a cable titled "Reggae Star Shot. Motive probably political." In the cable, Ambassador Gerard wrote, "Some see the incident as an attempt by the JLP gunman to halt the concert, which would have featured the politically progressive music of Marley and other reggae stars. Others see it as a deep-laid plot to create a progressive, youthful Jamaican martyr to the benefit of the PNP." So there were conspiracies were just going all over the place. Those holding the latter view note that the four persons shot, three of them, including Marley, only suffered minor wounds. Actually, basically what they were saying is the party that they believed he was supporting wounded everybody but didn't kill them, which they thought would, play to their advantage in the election. Oh my God. The real Jamaica, man, the real Jamaican. I want to remind everybody to hang around to the end of the show. I'm going to be showing some Bob Marley music and some Bob Marley artwork. And guys, if you like what you see, this is the Royce in the House YouTube channel. Go ahead, visit the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded of all the upcoming shows. We have tons of music videos, music shows, I should say. long and short shows. Okay, so the concert went on as scheduled. Okay, um, excuse me, I've got to get a drink of water. The concert went on as scheduled, although Marley couldn't play guitar because he'd been shot in the arm. His wife Rita wore the bloody bandaging around her head. It was the hospital dressing wound that had been put on her. After the concert, Marley decamped to Island Records, Chris Blackwell's Bahamas home and studio, before moving to England. Marley left Jamaica. He moved to England, where he spent almost 2 years in self-imposed exile. Okay, the gunmen were never caught. No arrests were ever made, although rumors abound that at least some of the gunmen were recognized and were delivered vigilante justice. So anyway, so that's the story of the shooting. But let me talk about for a second here how Bob Marley actually died. Melanoma. He died of cancer that developed in the cells that produce pigments. Melanoma is the most dangerous form of skin cancer. It can spread to other parts of the body and cause serious complications. A horrible disease. I've had some friends that have had it. It's caused by frequent exposure to the sun, as he often performed shirtless on stage. As an islander, he also spent much of his life outside in the hot Jamaican sun. And I've been to Jamaica, and I had a hell of a good time. I love Jamaica. As an islander, he also spent much of his time outside in the hot sun, as I already mentioned. Despite his initial reluctance to seek medical treatment, Marley eventually underwent surgery to remove the cancerous tissue. Unfortunately, the cancer had already spread to his brain, and there was little that could be done to stop its progression. Boy, the world lost a great one there. Marley passed away May 11th, 1981, at the young age of 36. His legacy continues to live on through his music and the countless people he inspired throughout his life. Okay, man, I love me some Bob Marley music. I'm going to show you what I have right now. I have the CD Legends. I have Bob Marley. The best of Bob Marley. I have Bob Marley Reggae Fever. I have all his best Bob Marley, all his best. Then I have all his more Bob Marley, all his best. I mean, I'm a big Bob Marley fan. I love Bob Marley. He's fantastic. And then I have Soul Rebel Bob Marley. But of course, my favorite is my double album, 30th anniversary, Bob Marley Legend. And I will pull just one vinyl record out, only because it's Rasta vinyl, translucent Rasta vinyl. Doesn't show up all that great here. That's better. Okay. All right. I'm going to put that away now, and I want to show you my Bob Marley art. Like the guy so much. First thing I'm going to show is one that hangs in here on my wall. And the other one actually hasn't been hung up yet. I haven't had it that long. But I love this picture. It was made for me by a good friend of mine. His name is at the bottom, George Kalkoff. And this was one of 10. This hangs right there to the left of me on my wall. And then the other one that I have is a Bob Marley pencil drawing. And you can see both of them were outlined in the Rasta colors. So anyway, guys, that's my little short show for tonight. We do have much longer shows, run sometimes an hour and a half, and that's on my live podcast playlist. The live podcast normally goes every Sunday night at 6:30, except we won't be doing it on Christmas Eve this Sunday night. So we'll be skipping to next Sunday. But we've got close to 300 videos for you to go enjoy on the channel. Royce in the House YouTube channel. If you like what you see there, folks, we're trying to build a channel. We're getting close to our first 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. And we're going to the real Jamaica, Mom, the real Jamaica. And that's what's going on in Royce's world tonight. Thank you all so much.